Okay, hey, what's up, everybody? Back where I'm going to show you another day where I'm going to build my food plan for the day so that I can make sure to hit my calorie targets and my macronutrient targets. I do these videos for myself, or I do these plans every day anyway, so I thought, why not record them, throw them up on here, maybe help somebody else figure out how to do theirs. The app I'm going to use to do this is called My Macros Plus. It's available on the iOS and the Android app stores. Links are going to be in the description down below so you can go and snag those. It costs like $2, I think, maybe $3, but well worth it if it helps you stay consistent and stay on track. I'm going to go ahead and start my recorder here. Now, I'm going to throw a curveball into today's video. If you watched my previous video, you'll know that I've got a three-step system that I use to build my plans every single day. I am abandoning my three-step process today. The reason I am doing that is because even though the three-step system has helped me stay consistent and doing this daily for the last 120 days, I am also a big believer in listening to your body. When your body is needing something, it will tell you what it's after, what it's desiring. And what I've noticed for myself lately is, one, I've been getting up earlier than normal. So my window that I am awake throughout the day right now is larger than it used to be. So I have more opportunity to eat, which means also I'm getting hungry earlier in the day. So that's a little bit of a problem. And the second thing is, because I've got a larger window, I'm finding myself just wanting more food. Now that's a problem because on my three-step system, my first step is I put in my daily staples. And for me, those staples have been a whey protein drink on my pre and my post-workout plan. And normally I would put that, like, let's look at yesterday. So there's my pre-workout and my post-workout. Those are my staples because I don't think about it. It's whey protein every single time. But as of late, I feel like my body is wanting more sustenance, more actually like food versus so much protein powder, especially because I need more throughout the day because I'm awake longer throughout the day. I'm going to replace one of my staples now. I'm just going to get rid of it, the pre-workout. I'm still going to do the post-workout with the whey protein and the gummy bears like normal, but I'm going to get rid of the pre-workout, and replace that with other things during the day, more protein, more other stuff. Just trying to kind of listen to my body and pay attention to what it's telling me. So let's take a quick look at what we've done so far here today. For my lunch, what I did is 2 bags of protein chips. I did a bag of Uncle Ben's Minute Rice, and then I took 2 pouches of Star-Kissed Hot Buffalo Tuna, and I mixed that in the rice together. Works out really nice flavor on that. And then a cup of chicken bone broth. So my first meal of the day was 800 calories. Usually, if I'm not eating until 12 or 1 in the afternoon, my first meal might have 300 calories. But I'm starting off stronger this time, trying to mix things up for my body and give it what I think is telling me what it's after. Bigger meals, fuller meals. So that was my first meal. The second meal was my dinner. I had a cup and a half of liquid egg whites, and then I put a regular egg on top of that just for the yolk, a little bit of fat, a little bit of different consistency. And I threw on some bacon bits because why not? And I tracked those as well. So that was my lunch and my dinner. Now, dinner was a lot lower calorie, 285 total calories on that. Way leaner. But I was snacking throughout the day. As you can see here, I did 1 wellness wrap and turkey. That was a turkey wrap, just made it on the go, threw it together and ate it. I had 1 fruit bar. That's Outshine is the company that makes those. Those are all carbs, no proteins, no fats, 15 grams of carbs. I had a little bit of mixed nuts made by Planters, lightly salted. And then I had another frozen fruit bar, actually, because they're delicious and very low impact. So I was snacking throughout the day. I did do a post-workout, which was the whey protein, the gummy bears, another bag of protein chips, and there's my gummy bears there. So no pre-workout, as you noticed, and I've still had a lunch, a dinner. I had quite a few snacks throughout the day. And what that has left me with, now it's 8 o'clock in the evening, is I still have 800 calories remaining. Now this is a little bit of a test today. This is not typically how I do my plans, so I wasn't sure how this was going to go, what it was going to look like by the time that I hit the end of the day. As I've said in previous videos, how you begin these days will determine how you end these days. So I was a little bit leery on how this was going to look, but I'm glad that it's 8 o'clock and I've still got 800 calories that I can burn up here. So what we're going to do is just finish the rest of this plan for today and figure out, well, how are we going to approach this based off of what the macros are telling us. So you can see here, 70 grams of protein, 80 grams of carbs, 17 grams of fat. That's pretty good. A lot of times by this point, my fat is just about burned up. It's down to 5 or 4 grams, and I've got to really be careful. I don't have to be as careful this time because I got 17 grams of carbs to work here with, which is pretty fantastic. So I'm going to be thinking of adding something in here that is almost similar in protein and carbs. Probably a little bit heavier on the carb side, right? Because my carbs are a little bit higher here. So I'm thinking of something like a couple of buffalo chicken patties. These are the vegan patties from Walmart made by Garden something, I assume. Garden Life, Garden Fun, Funky Garden, I don't know what it's called exactly. But they're the vegan patties from Walmart. So, and the reason I'm going to put those in here is I've ate those enough that I know they've got a good amount of carbs, a little bit less protein, and a little bit of fat in them as well. So I think those are going to fit nicely. Let's take a look, and I'm going to put that just as a snack for later. And so here we go, we're driving those numbers down. Now that knocked down quite a bit of fat. I got to be careful. That went from 17 down to 5. But I'm still 460 calories away from my maximum. So I'm just looking to burn maybe 200 more of those. Let's put those buffalo chicken patties onto a wrap. I'm going to throw another wrap on here. We're going to make a chicken wrap. This is the Plain Wellness made by Olay is the company that makes those. That's going to knock down my carbs just a little bit. I'm going to add some Greek yogurt on there. That's the flavor-free, fat-free. It's not easy to say that. For as many times as I've been saying it, I'm going to change that from 23 to 25 grams. And then let's do some fat-free cheddar. It's fat-free, so I don't have to worry about the fat grams, and it's going to give me a nice amount of protein. If you look at it, 25 grams of this gives you 8 grams of protein and only 1.8 grams of carbs, no fat. Really nice macronutrient profile there. And we're down to 361 calories. As far as eating food, I don't have to go too much further. I want to get under 300, so I got just a little bit more to go, and I want to concentrate here on the protein, right? I want to be knocking that down just a little bit more. So whenever I think of things that are protein heavy, and again, I don't want to touch the fat, I'm going to go back to like a flavored Greek yogurt, right? Because the flavored Greek yogurt by Light and Fit or Fit and Active or something, 80 calories, about 12 grams of protein, and about 8 grams of carbs, if I recall. So let's take a quick look. The Greek yogurt here, 12 grams of protein, 8 grams of carbs, 0 fat. We're going to throw it on as a snack. And that's it. This actually is a plan that's good enough for me to stop. It's under 300 calories remaining, which is what I target every single time. I haven't gone over anything. Now, let's talk about what I said earlier. I've been hungry and I've been wanting to eat more throughout the day, so I've even got room here. I could add more food in. I mean, I've still got some wraps to do. I've still got that Greek yogurt to do. But I could even add in something like, let's just add in a beef jerky. That's like 9 grams of protein, 1 gram of carb, 1 gram of fat, still 231 calories remaining. And I'm loving this at this point because I feel like I can keep adding food in here. And I've still got 231 calories until I hit my max. So let's talk about what else could I add here that's... how about maybe some baked beans? I kind of want to do some baked beans because I'm doing it. Baked beans. These are country-style baked beans by Bush's. They are fat-free vegetarian baked beans. Can't do 100 grams of them because that's going to blow out my carbs. Let's do like 50 grams. Something easy to do with my wrap. And let's see what we're looking at here. 174 calories, and I'm going to call it right here. Now, if I want to tonight, if I get the urge, I can go and I can find something else that still fits this. It's another beef jerky stick. If I wanted to change my beef jerky from 1 to 2, then watch what happens to my numbers at the top. I'm still going to be under calorie, which is 1241 remaining, and my macros at the top look fantastic. So today was a little bit unusual. I have to make a little bit of a switch because I know my body is telling me that I've been hungrier throughout the day, and I have... See, here's the problem for me. If I'm hungry and if I'm not careful, and I don't plan for that hunger, I will find myself grazing, right? I'm just going to start looking for little handfuls of things thinking that they don't count, right? A handful of those nuts, for example, throw them in there. Well, those are pretty high in fat. If you don't track those things, next thing I know, I'm grabbing maybe a glass of milk. Milk has stuff in it, right? Fat, calories, things like that. So I need to pay attention to what my body is telling me, and I need to make adjustments for that for however long that I need. So that's my current plan for right now is eat more, drink my calories less, and concentrate on the numbers. So, interesting day. Looking forward to seeing how the next few days goes. The app I'm using is called My Macros Plus. Links are going to be in the description down below. If you find this video to be helpful, please hit like on it, maybe even subscribe while you're here. I just also launched my new website, cheapofitness.com, where I am spending my time looking through Amazon for discounts on fitness stuff. Discounts, coupon codes, sales, basically anything to try to help you save a few bucks while trying to stay fit. cheapofitness.com. Link in the description down below. Thank you all so much for watching. If this was helpful, hit like, maybe even subscribe. See you tomorrow. I got a lot of food to eat, and I am excited about it. Peace out.